everybody and welcome back to my channel. I'm going to do a little bit of a vlog today, but within this vlog I have my antenatal appointment. I'm going to stop off at a nice place in Wroxham, and I'm also going to speak about my first, second and third trimester symptoms in this video. So I just thought I'd vlog my day, take you to my antenatal appointment with me, although I can't film in there because I think that'll be a bit awkward. But yeah, I am going to speak about my my symptoms during my trimesters, and yeah, just make sure that little one is still big and strong, and hopefully we'll make an arrival soon. So yeah, come with me and let's get going. Okay, so I've had my antenatal appointment. I've not really vlogged because I was stuck in traffic, I was running late. Halfway here I forgot my maternity notes as well, so I was panicking about that. So I was a bit fed up this morning because I was a bit sick as well, and yeah, I felt a bit fed up if I'm honest with you. But antenatal went fine. His heartbeat was fine, I was fine. The only thing is I've got accelerated growth, so we have to go for a growth scan because he's measuring rather big for my frame on tape, obviously, so the growth scan will tell me. So they may induce me, they said, so we don't know yet. But yeah, I'm gonna head into Wroxham now, and there's a nice little cafe in there. I think I'm gonna get some lunch and some cake because I feel like I should treat myself, because I was just a bit, I broke down in there. I don't know why, my emotions were everywhere in there. So I think I'm just gonna go settle down and have like a cake and maybe a cup of tea for once. So yeah, I'm gonna head into Wroxham. I can't drive with you on my dashboard because I've not got my camera tripod, and you're just gonna fall everywhere. So we shall go get something to eat. So that's me now leaving Wroxham. I had a McDonald's. So yeah, I went into McDonald's because the McDonald's here is actually one of the best McDonald's I think there is in Wroxham. It's Roy's, just called Roy's. It's called Roy's Shopping Centre, and there's a food hall. There's a lovely cafe in there as well, but there's also a McDonald's, which is beautiful in there. Amazing chips, really good. I was gonna have a walk around and see some like nice scenery and stuff, but I just want to go home with how I've been feeling this morning. So I am going to go home, and I will finish the rest of my video and just talk to you about my first, second and third trimester, and finish the video that way. I was going to do like a daily vlog and do a couple things today, but just with my bump and everything like that, I just want to get home. So yes, I shall see you when we get home. Okay, so that's me home now. I absolutely keep shedding tears, and I don't know why, but emotional today. I think I'm just like really agitated, and I don't know why really. I think genuinely today, like, I left quite early for the midwife, but because I have to travel about half an hour to get there, I was like stuck in traffic, so I was running late. And then like when I was halfway there I realised I forgot my maternity notes, and then I just think with the whole added on with the accelerated growth, that panics me a bit. So we're good. So I didn't do too much today vlog wise, but I am going to just sit and chat to you about while holding my camera, because I, excuse my bag add pillows because I'm probably going to go for a nap in a bit, and I've got the hiccups now. Yeah, I'm just going to hold my camera while I'm chatting to you because I don't know where really to stand it, or do I? There we go. I just pulled my breakfast bar chair out from the breakfast bar. So yeah, let's talk about my pregnancy really, throughout the full length of it. I'm gonna try not cry. Like, I don't know why I'm so emotional today, I just really am. So my first trimester, I think like anybody else's, you don't expect it, do you? You just don't expect it to hit you. But I think I started to be sick around 6 weeks, 6 weeks pregnant, and it just didn't stop. That was a good 7 weeks full of sickness and yeah, just sickness. Like I would bring everything back up. So I would say my morning sickness would be the crazy symptom that I had, but it wasn't just in the morning, it was nearly all day. So it was pretty bad. I had to actually go get tablets from the doctors quite quickly regarding that, which did help, but not all the time. Tiredness, like the tiredness was just crazy. Sorry, my hair's pissing me off today now as well. I just feel like a mess. The tiredness, so I would sleep so much. I would sleep all night, and then I'd get up, and then I'd fall back asleep about 11:30 till about 3 in the afternoon, and then again in my bedtime. So a tiredness. I had a hatred of food. I had food aversions. I didn't want to eat. I was scared of food. Really scared, because I just didn't want to be sick. I just didn't like the feeling. I hated retching. I hated it all. So I'd say my first trimester was pretty tough, but that would probably be my main symptoms that I had. I'll move swiftly on to the second trimester, because that was genuinely the first trimester. When I moved into the second trimester, I wouldn't say that my sickness just stopped or my first trimester symptoms just stopped. I think I was really naive to think that. I just thought as soon as I hit 13-14 weeks, it'll just go away. But no, it didn't. I continuously was sick, but not as bad. I would be sick quite a few times. So second trimester wasn't as bad. Like, I was more alert, I wasn't as tired, I could do more things, I felt better at work. I'd say my sickness subsided around about 17 weeks pregnant, and then I kind of went through the grief around 19 to 20 weeks of losing my gran. So I had to travel to Scotland and go say bye to gran, and shouldn't really talk about gran when I'm emotional. But this is life, this is pregnancy, this is what I want to do. I want to do videos, and this is real life. But yeah, going through this is crazy. Sorry guys, I went all emotional. So going through saying bye to gran, I was roughly around those 19 to 20 weeks when she passed away, and I had to come home and then go re-attend the funeral and stuff, which was a lot, but I had my family and support around me, which was good. And then I started to be sick again, like with certain meals. So I had kind of like, not cravings, but like lasagna wise, I loved lasagna, but then eventually I just started bringing it back up. So I started to be sick yet again, roughly till around, I'd say 25 weeks. But not like morning sickness. It was like if I just ate something that I just didn't agree with, so, but he didn't agree with. So yeah. So second trimester wasn't too bad at all. Just the sickness that I was fed up with, and it got to the point where I genuinely did get fed up, really fed up. Not with the pregnancy, just with the symptoms. It was pretty tough and emotionally quite draining, because I was mainly worried about him, but the rumour has it the worst symptoms you have, the health of the baby you've got. But he was absolutely fine, but he was my main worry. I wasn't worried about me, I was worried about him, but he was absolutely fine. Second trimester was better. Third trimester, sickness again and heartburn, I would say. Heartburn was quite a bad one, and I'm still getting heartburn now that I've had to phone the doctors and get omeprazole. So I'm going to collect them today, which hopefully will help. But my third trimester, I had a few, I don't want to say scares, because that's quite negative. Like, not scares as in I thought he was unhealthy or in trouble or anything like that. But I do think your first pregnancies are very hard, because I always think that they concentrate a lot on movement, on fetal movements, and that makes me so paranoid. So I'm constantly thinking about his movements. But third trimester, my main symptom was up to about 33 weeks, I couldn't eat after about 5 o'clock because I would guarantee when I fell asleep, if I had ate a big meal after 5, I would guaranteed be sick in the night. Like I would choke on my sickness. It was obviously acid reflux that was coming back up. Either I had no room in my stomach or stuff like that. So I would guaranteed be sick. My meal wasn't morning sickness. It was just due to, I think, reflux coming back up. So I would guaranteed be sick. That was up to about 33, 34 weeks, I'd say. And I've been fine since. I've had another couple of those episodes, but not as bad. I'm sorry about the light, but I'm right next to the window, so this is actually natural daylight. So not as bad. And I would say from 32 to 33 weeks, I've actually enjoyed this phase of the pregnancy. I felt, even though I've been tired and I have been napping again, I would say that I have enjoyed just embracing the pregnancy, the bump and stuff. But it does get hard, like trying to turn over at night, trying to get up for a wee. Oh, that, I tell you now, weeing, I can't believe how many wees I have to go in the night. But having to wee, having to get up, I've actually had to take my rings off now because they're cutting into my skin. So my fingers are obviously starting to swell and get a little bit fat now. So I have had to take my rings off because they are really digging into my skin and it's really sore. So I've had that. I'm trying to think what else. I'd say the 3rd trimester as well. I had to go into the hospital. I can't remember how many weeks I was at the time. But I went into the hospital with chest pains. Like I felt like I couldn't, not that I couldn't breathe. I had really sharp pains on my left side, and it was quite consistent. So we went, so I went to A&E, and Ross took me, and they done my bloods and everything. And to be honest, I couldn't fault the hospital. They were absolutely brilliant. But they done a certain test. But this test, it's quite strange. Like it can. The test is your blood test, but the test they do is to check for blood clots, and it was high enough to tell me that I was pregnant, because it's a test that you're pregnant, but it was also high and low enough, it was weird what they said, to say that I could potentially have blood clots, or a blood clot, not clots, but clot. So I had to be in hospital, not overnight, but I had to go in 5 days in a row, and I had to get tested. I had to get blood tests, I had to get a blood scan, I had to get a heart x-ray and a chest x-ray, which was pretty scary, especially at the time when I didn't realise I had to get a chest x-ray. And the first thing they said to me was, do you know the risks? And that scared me so much. But everything was absolutely fine, no clots, everything was I was healthy, baby was healthy. So it all worked out for the best, but that was a pretty scary part of my pregnancy, I would say, for sure. And I've been in a couple times again with false alarms, so cramping and reduced movement I thought I had one day, but he showed me up. As soon as I went on the monitors, he literally just started dancing away. So yeah, he's given me a right run around in the 3rd trimester. I has got to the point where I'm ready for him now. I'm 37 plus 5 today, and as you've seen, I went for my antenatal, and he's got accelerated growth, which she said is nothing to panic about. I think I just cried because I was very agitated today, and I could hear in the background about accelerated growth, and I just panicked because it didn't sound good, and the way she said it didn't sound good. But he's fine. His heart rate was good, blood pressure was all good. So on Wednesday we're going to go for a growth scan, because it could just be fluid in my womb, but it could be him, which for some reason I think it is, because I know that he's engaged and he's head down, because I can feel it. I can feel that he's there, but I can also feel him quite high as well when he moves. So I've got a feeling it is him, and he could just be big limbed, maybe. He could just be long limbed, which is crazy because I'm only 5'2". But the accelerated growth is not that he's too big, it's the fact that my bump is measuring a lot bigger than my frame. So I'm only 5'2", and yeah, my bump is measuring a lot bigger than what they expected, which is crazy because 6 weeks ago he was measuring too small, so we had to go for a growth scan then, and he was absolutely fine. And then about 3 weeks ago he was measuring fine, like just kind of the high end of the scale, but okay. And then today it was like the accelerated growth, a bit crazy. But I'm trying to think if there's anything else I need to say during the 3rd trimester that's kind of been crazy. But I've been sleeping again and resting. Oh, I don't know if this is a massive thing. I've also had, well, I think it's called ligament tears because I've looked into it. But there's been a few occasions, like at night time, especially in the night, if I'm laying on my left side and I have to turn to my right. There's been a few occasions where I have felt like a muscle has torn in my belly, like right at the top, just underneath my ribs. So I like, the way I could describe it is tearing. But when I looked into it, a lot of people call it ligament tears, and I think I've had a few of them, and they're like excruciatingly sore, like to one point that I screamed in the night. It didn't even wake up Ross. That's how heavy a sleeper he is. So I'm hoping that that because Ross is a heavy sleeper, baby's going to be a heavy sleeper. So yeah, that's another thing that's maybe happened in the 3rd trimester, but I genuinely can't think of much more that's kind of happened. Overall, I've had a really good, healthy pregnancy as baby stands. For me, it's been a bit tough, mentally draining, 100% more due to fed up and losing Gran and not being near family. Like, I have Ross's family here who are absolutely amazing and a godsend, but because I've not got my family around me, it's quite hard. And I just had a newborn nephew that was born in May, I want to say. I'm sure it was May, bad auntie alert, in May, and I've hardly seen him and my nieces and my mum and dad and stuff. Try not to get emotional again. So that's been really, really hard, but I've got the support of my family here, which is brilliant, and my family over the phone and stuff, so it's not been too bad. But yeah, overall it's been a great pregnancy and baby is healthy. Just mummy has taken the brunt of it, which I'd much rather have than him be unhealthy or harmed in any shape or form. So I am very ready to meet him now. So yeah, we got a growth scan on Wednesday at 4, and there is a possibility, she said, if he is measuring bigger, I may have to be induced. So there's a possibility he could be here soon, but it just depends when, I suppose, they're ready and not busy and have beds ready to be induced, and how he is. So I need to kind of keep track of his movements the next few days. So I am going to stop this vlog now because I'm going to chill out and just concentrate on him and myself and self-care. I'm going to jump in a warm bubble bath and just chill out for the rest of the day. Go get my heartburn tablets because I can't deal with my heartburn right now. But yeah, this was just a quick video. I was planning to do a nice day, go into Wroxham, walk around, like walk along the river and the scenery and enjoy that. But I just wanted to come home and cry, but that's natural, which I've done plenty times today. Very emotional girl, but that would say is very hormonal. I've not actually spoke about cravings, have I? Sorry, I'm just like literally pinging an elastic band. Cravings, I've had not that many. I'd say I didn't have much in the 1st trimester, 2nd trimester, nope. Now I do. I'd say my main craving is a Coke Zero from McDonald's with a lot of ice in it. I would say that's my main craving, or just ice cold drink. But I have to put like water in the fridge, and it has to be in there for a while. It has to be like ice cold. So like if I go to a restaurant, I have to have an ice filled glass in the drink. So yeah, I would say that's my main cravings, but not many cravings. But yes, I'm gonna go now and chill out. So jump in a bath and chill out. Yeah, thank you for watching my video. There is more to come. Obviously I've got so many more ideas. I'm going to keep my original content that I used to do, like I'm going to do an American Candy video again, and I always say, like, let me know what videos you want to see. If If you have enjoyed this video, sorry it's been a bit emotional, but it's life, isn't it? You got to vlog your life. But give it a massive thumbs up, and you can hit that subscribe button and subscribe to my channel. And yeah, I look forward to updating you more on the pregnancy. But he could be here soon. I'm gonna go now. Bye.